Hello guys, how you all doing? I hope you all have a very great trading week. So guys, if you are joining me for the first time, my name is God, and this is a segment of my channel where I come on every week to share my trade analysis, the trade I took, the ones that hit, take profit, break even, or even stop loss. And I would just want to keep everything very transparent here. You guys know if I hit any stop loss or any take profit, I will be the first person to come on here and share it with you guys. So I'm not hiding anything from you. You guys can go and check my previous video and see everything that I analyze, whether I took the trade or not. So guys, let's just jump right into the trade. If you check my previous video about the dollar index, I told you guys that I have been bearish on the dollar index based on some technical reasons. Right, if you see, just check my previous video. Everything that is happening to this dollar index, I analyze it, I predict all of them. If you think that I'm lying, just check my previous video before this one. You will see how I analyze everything, starting from when the dollar broke from this level, returns back. Guys, I analyze everything. I told you guys that this market is going to hold at this level. Just check this thing out, and it's held. See, I told you guys that as this market broke from here and returns back, that we are going to drop even more further. Guys, see what happened. See, oh god. See, I'm not just coming up here to analyze or to tell people where the market is going. I'm also taking the trades. I'm also taking trades. It's not that I'm coming up here to, talk nonsense, to blab, or just to, make map. No, guys. I will still show you guys of a screenshot I took, the trade that I closed this week. So I'm going to analyze the trade that I took last week. I took only one trade last week, and I want you guys to stick with me. I have a very juicy setup for you guys that you are going to be looking at for next week. So if you stay with me to the end of this video, you might see a very clean, juicy trade to trade, and I will share to you guys how I entered my trade, and I will tell you how to enter the trade when the opportunity comes up. So guys, on the dollar index, I'm still bearish, but there's something I noticed. Let's go to a higher time frame. So I want to put everything into consideration. Now this market, when this market broke out here, I thought that it's going to continue to the upside, but unfortunately we came back to this range again. That's when I know that we'll touch this big zone that is here. But now the market has broke out of this zone. This is a monthly candle, so the month will still have some days before this monthly candle close. But if this monthly candle close below this zone, ladies and gentlemen, we'll still have space to fall more to the downside. But if we close above it, that means this market is going to turn around. So guys, I'm not trading the dollar index. I'm not placing any trade on the dollar index. I just use it as a tool to know where the market is going, because whatever that is happening to the dollar index, it affects all the whole currency pair. All of majority of them is affected. So guys, I'm still very, but for now I can't tell you people what the dollar want to do for now, because we are sitting at this major resistance level. This is a very major resistance level, and the weekly is going to close. The weekly just closed below the zone, so I'm really going to watch out from this level. Maybe I'll still drop a video next week to tell you guys what I think about the dollar index. So for now, we are still bearish. So far we stay below this zone, we are bearish, but if we come above it, you know that the market structure has changed. So guys, let me take you people to the next trade that I entered. The last time I come on here, we were analyzing USD/JPY, and I told you guys that I'm bearish on USD/JPY because they just see the structure. The only way that you can be profitable in this market is just know price action and market structure. With market structure, you can use it to catch any trade. Just look at this market structure. This is where this market started from. Let's just say it started from here. Guys, can you see this structure? This is the structure. This is a bullish structure. If you can see, if I still touch it here. So this was the market structure. It was bullish. It was bullish. All of a sudden, it now starts. It broke below this major resistance. Sorry, this major support. It broke it and tested on this support. Then it started to give us a lower high and a lower low. This is when I know that this market has changed structure into a bearish structure. You see it from bullish to bearish. So it's so easy to spot it. If you want to check your market structure, just go to the weekly time frame. The weekly will tell you where the market is heading to. Then you scale down to the daily time frame. And if you want to know what I'm talking, just check my previous video, guys. My previous video, I spoke about this trade. I missed this trade around this area that last 2 weeks or last 3 weeks, I missed this trade. I told you guys that I did not trade USD JPY, that the one I caught was on CAD JPY. But last week or this week, I entered a trade on USD JPY. Very, very clear and simple trade. It wasn't that hard. Like I told you guys always, I always wait for a M pattern. This was where, if you check my last video, I told you guys that the market is going to come back to this area. Check my last. I'm not just coming here to blab. I will still drop the screenshot here. I will show you about this trade around this area. You will see a screenshot of the money I made from this trade, this USD JPY. I will drop the screenshot. You will see the screenshot. So I'm not just coming here to tell you people this market will react to this level, it will do this and it will do that, and I didn't even take the trade. I make money from the CAD JPY last 2 weeks. Then this week now I make money from this USD JPY and I close in profit. Yes, I was floating. When the market was around this area, I was floating like 30 something dollar, until I start to see my final take profit was around this area because I entered this market. Okay, let me show you guys how I enter it. First of all, I waited for the market to test back. And as the market tests back, I know that some people is going to enter, they call it the LA sellers. And I was waiting for this market to come back to this level. I set an alarm so that anytime the market come back to this level, the alarm will be triggered. So I was waiting for it, and this was the recent resistance. So I was waiting. The market just dropped, like the market dropped. So I thought that it was not coming back to this level again. But ladies and gentlemen, I set an alarm. All of a sudden, I was doing other thing, and my alarm got hit, and I get notified by TradingView that your analysis is about to play out. So I quickly reanalyzed, and I was watching the market carefully. I was watching for it to reject from this level, and the market rejected from this level, and I enter at the close of this big bearish candle around this area. I entered the market, and I was going to hold it to this level. I entered this market on Thursday, then I was holding it, and I closed on Friday when I started to see I don't want to hold the market anymore because I want to re-enter it again from there. I know that the market is going to come back to this level. So I closed the market. I will see, paste the screenshot. I will paste it for you guys. You will see it. I closed the market around this area. Around this 1:2. Yeah, one is around this area. I closed the market. So because it's weekend, it's Friday, the market wasn't moving that much. So that's why I closed it. Then put this level here because I know that the market will come and retest back to this level. So for USD JPY will still coming to this level. I know that it will still come and test this level. If this minor resistance level holds, we are coming all the way to this major support level. So guys, I will still be looking at to sell on this trade here. The next one is Euro USD. Come on guys, check. If you check my last video, I told you guys that Euro USD is bullish. It's bull. God, I always tell you, just follow what I'm telling you. This forex trading is very simple. If you know the market structure, know where the trend is going, the trend is always your friend. Just follow the trend. I told you guys that this market is going to retrace back here, that if the market broke out from here, that was a level I put right here, that if the market broke from that level and test back, that if you be looking out for buys, and see what happened. It broke, it test, and the retracement was so deep. And after the retracement, what happened? You now start seeing rejection off from this level, and see, boom. I didn't take this trade. I was just taking only one trade. So why I come on here to analyze all this, and I want people to have a varieties of trade, that anyone that you choose to trade. Me, I choose to trade USD JPY. I didn't touch Euro USD. I traded on USD JPY. So guys, I wanted to trade gold, but gold is moving so fast. It's moving so fast. It was not giving me the structure that I want. I wanted it to break this level, test back, then we'll continue up, but gold didn't do anything. So I just leave it until it comes to me. That's when I will trade it. So ladies and gentlemen, let's go to our new setup for the week, for the upcoming week. What I am looking for. Just guess the pair that I'm that I want to analyze. It's not on than the GDP pair. I noticed something recently, that the GDP currency is getting stronger, very strong, very strong. And this GBPCAD, if you can see, this is a monthly time frame, and we have been in an uptrend. This is what I call market structure, the trend. The trend is always your friend. Let me just delete all these things so we analyze it together. Let me make the chart clean. You see, this is very simple. From this my trade, you can make your daily 2 million or daily 2k, anyone you wish to make. So monthly bullish, weekly bullish. You see that break and retest on this major resistance bar that is now turning to a support level. Guys, you can see it's so simple. Just wait for a break and retest. This is on a weekly time frame. The monthly is telling me bullish, the weekly is telling me bullish. Then we'll go to the daily time frame. You see, the daily time frame is where we'll look out for any chart pattern or any rejection from the zone. And as you guys can see, the market dropped here and it's rejecting it. It's rejecting this particular support level. It's rejecting it, and this level has touched so many trades, so many candles, and they reject all from that level. And I believe, hopefully, I'm 17% bullish, 70% or 80% bullish on GBPCAD. Then as we come down to this daily time frame, I spotted this level up here. For me to enter this trade, I will wait for the market to break above this level for it to give me a clear direction of where it's going. Let's get down to the 4 hours to refine our entry more. Guys, see, if you know trading, you can see that this market is forming something that I know, something that we all know, and it's none other than head and shoulder pattern. Guys, you can see it. If you can see it, you can have it. It's forming something like head and shoulder pattern. You guys know how to trade this head and shoulder pattern. We'll wait for it to break out, then retest to this particular level, then we push up. You see, this is very simple, very easy to trade. My strategy, I don't need to be making so many things so complicated. I love to keep my trading very simple. You see, very simple. I don't use chart pattern. Either I see head and shoulder pattern, both the inverse and the head and shoulder, or the W pattern, which we know as the double top, double bottom, the M pattern. This is all these chart pattern. Just wait for them to form. Just look out for them anytime you want to enter it, because anytime we are waiting for a chart pattern, the chart pattern is always there to confirm trend reversal, to show that yes, he is done with this trade, that is going to reverse to the opposite side. And this is it, ladies and gentlemen. This right here, if you can see, this is head and shoulder. So we wait for the neckline to break, retest back to the neckline, then we'll have our trade. Just have our trade from there. So easy, so simple. We'll look for an entry here. We'll scale down, either we'll look for our entry on 4-hour time frame, or we'll scale down to a 1-hour time frame. Look for any chart pattern there on a lower time frame. A chart pattern must form on a lower time frame. If you didn't see any chart pattern, look out for candlestick pattern, big bullish engulfing candle. Look for a W pattern, and also look for a small head and shoulder pattern on 1-hour time frame, or 15 minutes or 30 minutes. You always find an entry here, an entry pattern here. Is either chart pattern or candlestick pattern, you will see something here. So ladies and gentlemen, GBPCAD is on my watch list on upcoming week, and I'm going to trade this. Personally, I'm going to trade this pair right here. So the next one we have here is GBPJPY. Let me just clear everything. So we'll analyze from the beginning. I want to be showing you guys everything that I'm doing here, so that you will not say that I didn't take the trade, or I'm just talking nonsense, I don't know how to analyze, or he didn't say it. That's why I'm taking people to the higher time frame, to tell you guys, to show you how I spot all this trade. Now also look at this market structure. What can you see? This is a monthly time frame. Guys, see, it's very, very simple. Just look at what is happening on the higher time frame, then you scale down to a lower time frame to execute your trade. Now this is a monthly time frame. The monthly is telling me bullish. We rejected from this major resistance level and come back to this support level, and guys, check out this thing. This support level, market has been testing here over and over again, and this market and this this zone here is holding very, very strong. Then we'll go back to a weekly time frame. Guys, you can see the zone is rejecting from this weekly. Zone. The market is rejecting from this weekly zone, and it just bouncing. It will touch it. The first time it touch it, it bounce up. Second time it bounce up. It's nearly touch it, but it still go up. Those guys, see what's just happening here. And as you can see, we'll have a gap here, and I believe that market will come and fill this gap. Let me delete this thing. Market will come and fill this gap. You see this gap that is right here? This gap, particularly this gap. I believe that market will come and so far we'll hold on this level. We'll come and fill this gap, and we'll go all the way up. So let me show you how I will enter this trade. If I'm going to trade it, I will scale down to a lower time frame like the daily. I'll be looking out for a close or nearest resistance level that the market will broke and turn to a support level. That I'm not, very, very difficult for me to find any level here on daily. So I'll still scale down to a 4-hour time frame to refine my entry. And guys, like the same thing with the same thing with the GBPCAD, the head and shoulder, and as you can see, the thing is also forming on 4-hour time frame in GBPJPY. So simple, so freaking simple. You can see it. It's not something that and will be hiding itself. You can see it. I'm seeing it, and you are seeing it. See it. The same head and shoulder pattern is this head and shoulder pattern. Oh, see, you're going to come back. So this is the neckline. Literally, this is the neckline. So I'll wait for it to break above, retest back to this neckline. The same strategy the same way I showed you guys on GBPCAD. Just wait for it to break, retest before we look for a trade setup here. And this market is going to give us, let me calculate the pip count. Let me do the pip count from here to, guys, more than 1,200 pips. God, this market is going to give us a very big move. So guys, so far we'll break this level, but if we start to push to the downside, you know that the structure and everything is invalid. But so far we break above and rated, that means the trade is valid, very very valid. So guys, to our next trade, that's GBPNZD. I'm still looking at it with one eye. It haven't confirmed all my analysis. All my confluences have not been meant, but I know that it to still come back to this level. This is on a daily time frame. So if we check the weekly time frame to know the market structure, as you can see, it's still bullish. So I'll still wait for it to do a proper testing. Let it test this level. Then if I see a rejection from this level, because I want you people to understand something. All these trades that I'm showing, I'm not going to take all of them. I'm just going to take only one trade, or highest I'm taking 2. So why I come on here every time to share this thing to people is for you to decide on the one that you want to trade, on the currency or the pair you are familiar with, you know what to trade. My work here is to come on here every weekend to show you people the trades that I'm looking for, the trade opportunity that is showing themselves to us. Even if I'm not going to take it, I know that somebody that is watching this video is going to take the trade. So that's why I'm trying to analyze it for you guys, so that it will be more easier for you. It won't be complicated. Just wait for this market to come back here and test and give a chart pattern here. Then you can trade it all the way to the upside, all the way up, all the way to the upside. See it. Just wait for it to give, maybe look for a chart pattern. It will give you a head and shoulder, or it will give you a double bottom. Maybe you can wait for the neckline to break and retest on the neckline for a stronger confirmation. Then just go all the way to the upside, So easy, guys, so easy. Let me remove these shades. So easy. Then the next one, the last but not the least, is on GBPAUD. So guys, I want you to choose wisely the one you will trade, the one that is more more clearer for you, because not all of them, like this one now, is not that much clearer. I know that yet it will still have the potential to go to the upside, but I prefer to trade the the GBPCAD and GBPJPY. That's the 2 pairs that I'm going to look at. But if I still see opportunity on this one, if the opportunity showed up before any other one, well, I'll still be looking at 4 of them. Anyone that I first saw an opportunity to buy, I will buy it and I will bag the pips. So guys, same thing, market structure bullish. Then weekly is telling us that the market is bullish. Daily bullish, you can see. Then scale down to a 4-hour time frame to see the chart pattern, what's happening here. So as you can see, the market is sitting on this minor support level here. So for us to trade this level, this market has to come all the way up here. I have to wait for it to come clear this level that is up here and give me a chart pattern, test back to it. Then we can move to the upside. So guys, this is it in my video. So I believe you guys understand everything that I just said here. I want you people to just follow the instruction, wait for a confirmation before you enter to any other trade. Before you enter, just be patient. For last week I was so patient enough. I didn't enter a trade on Monday, I didn't enter on Tuesday, I didn't enter on Wednesday. Where I saw the trade I entered was on Thursday. So guys, you can see I waited for like 3 days. I was waiting for my setup to show. I was waiting for the whole analysis to play out, and all the whole analysis I did, USD GPY was the one that was presenting itself with more opportunity for me to trade. So I have to jump into it. I have to, whether the week is ending, I does not care. It doesn't matter to me. I don't care, because when I see my setup, I trade it. So simple. You see it, the market came and grabbed liquidity here, took out some they call it market manipulation. They close, I take it, and I know that this market has the potential to the downside, but I'm still going to look out for it, and I'm still going to look out for my new pair. So GBPCAD, GBPJPY, GDP AUD, GBPNZD, we are bullish. So guys, thank you for joining me. Thank you. I appreciate people that are commenting. I have one person that commented that asked me to do a video on where I place stop losses and all that thing. So I'm going to do a video, within the week, how I put my stop loss, my take profit, the area and the zone I normally put it to avoid market manipulation or to avoid stop hunt, all this kind of a thing. So guys, watch out for my next video on how to place stop loss and take profit. So guys, thank you. I love you all. Thank you for your subscribing, and if you are new to this channel, please hit the like button, comment below, and subscribe to my channel so that you can be able to be notified whenever I drop a new video. So guys, thank you.